ॐ वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य मणिस्तः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासीः अनेनाधीतेन अहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारमवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page 56, second chapter, first section, fourth mantra. सोऽस्यायमात्मा पुण्येभ्यः कर्मभ्यः प्रतिधीयते अधास्यायमितरः आत्मा कृतकृत्यो वयोगतः प्रैति आत्मा कृतकृत्यो वयोगतः प्रैति स इतः प्रयन्नेव पुनर्जायते तदस्य तृतीयं जन्म. Now Upanishad is talking about the samsara chakram or samsara varnanam, the description of transmigration, the description of life and birth cycle, how the jiva transferred or transmigrate from one body to other. In these bodies, the jiva is facing his punya papa karma phalam in the form of vyadhi, in the form of jara, old age, disease. This suffering is because of ajnanam. This ajnanam leads to adhyasa, superimposition. Because of that ahankara, and person does lot of karmas, again and again, birth and death cycle. A miserable life. To get vairagyam towards this life and birth cycle, Upanishad is describing how the jiva travels. First jiva enters the Pitru Shariram in the form of Retas. That is the first abode. Then the jiva transferred to the mother's body, Matru Shariram. Then the jiva is transferred from Matru Shariram to Swashariram. The jiva is same, but the sharirams what he is traveling through, they are different. Just like we wear the dress, the same person changing the dress every day. Like that, jiva also changing the body dress. Father's body is one type of shariram. At that time, there is no free will for that jiva to do anything. Then the second abode, Matru Shariram, is also Jiva is bound, no free will, cannot do anything. Then when comes to the third abode, Swashariram, that Swashariram only he can use his free will, can perform lot of punya karma. These three abodes, Pitru Shariram to Matru Shariram, is first Janma. Abode 1 to 2, transference, is called first Janma. Then Mother's Shariram to Swashariram, that is second Janma. Then from that Swashariram, again, this Shariram he has to drop. After some time, another Shariram he has to take. Because Punya, Papa are waiting, Sanchita, to exhaust that, they come to this Jiva again searching until he gets that Sthula Shariram with another body, Dehantara Prapti, leaving this body and gets another body, that is Tritiyam Janma. So, Prathama Janma, Dvitiya Janma we have completed. This mantra is talking about the Tritiyam Janma. Before going to take Tritiyam Janma, another body, which body we do not know. Any Pitru Shariram. Any Pitru Shariram means what? Either Manushya or Mahisha. Mahisha, you know. Either Manushya or Mahisha, male Pitru Shariram, that Jiva enters. Either lion or any Pitru Shariram, male body it enters. According to that Sanchita Karma. Before entering into that body, third body again, third Janma, this Jiva, whatever Punya Karmas he has done, those Punya Karmas he hand over to his son. In the first line, Saha Asya Ayamatma Putra Rupa Atma. The Putra, who is none other than Father himself, he is in the form of Putra. Atma, I the Atma alone have given birth to Putra Rupena. What for? After my death, you have to complete all these Vedic rituals. Veda Rishiranam you have to complete, and Pitrurunam, whatever rituals we have to perform, you have to do. All those sacrifices, my charitable trusts, all you have to take care of. So Father is giving, this is called Sampratti Vidya. Sampratti Vidya. It is given in Vajasaneya portion. He says, this Sampratti Vidya means handing over duties. Handing over duties only, for that sake only children. Either to the daughter or to the son, they have to hand over the duties what they are doing, either Annadanam in so and so place, or any chowdhuries they have, hospitals they are running, or schools they are running. They should not be stopped. They are all noble activities. For the sake of humanity, this Dharmakarta doing, and he asks his children, my dear son or daughter, you all take up my duties. Now I am old. I am going to leave this body. Therefore, you take up my duty. That's what he says. Saha asya ayamatma Purusha Putra Rupa Atma, to him Punyebhyaha Karmabhyaha Pratidhiyate. Pratidhiyate means as a Pratinidhi, as a representative. He keeps his son as his representative. That's why when father is very old, son takes up that president. Next president of the trust is his son. So அப்பா வரும்போது இவர் வருவார் முன்னாடியே, கொஞ்சம் பழகணுமே. அதுக்கப்புறம் So afterwards, father is at home only, cannot come. By that time, the son has to be trained properly. How to take that, you can call it treasury, finance, how to maintain, how to organize, all those. That is called pratidhiyate. To a son or daughter, he hand over. What? Punyebhyaha karmabhyaha, not bank balance. We are handing over will. And the will, and calling the son, come on, this is the property I am giving. Those days, they call their son, these are the activities I was doing, noble activities. You have to take up now. Continue those activities. The punyebhyaha karmabhyaha. Mantra didn't say that bank balance. Veelani sollala varungo. Punyebhyaha karmabhyaha. Because all the way this punya karma goes. Therefore, wife leaves at the door. Son leaves at the smashanam. What comes along with this person? Punyam anugacchati. Not wife or son. Wife comes only up to the door. Bandhavas comes to the street. Son comes up to the burial ground. But what? Dharmam tam anugacchati. Dharma only comes along with you. That means the punya karma, what you have done, that comes along with you. Punya karma only comes with you. Therefore, our Shastra says, all of you do lot of punya karmas. Punya karmas means what? Dhanam. Give. Whatever you can give to others, give. That is the punya karma that comes with you. Those days, people used to spend lot of money for society, for social organizations they spend. Not nowadays like people, they give only to children. Not spending much. Very rarely people are spending nowadays. Because nowadays people do not have that concept of dharmam tam anugacchati. Concept is not there. Only money. Money will never come. Single pie never comes. Even your children won't remember you if you give money to them. If you give your dharma karyams to them, they also live in a noble manner. If you give money, they will get spoiled. They won't utilize that money because money makes a person luxurious and it spoils the person. Without dharma, if you give dhanam, that dhanam spoils the person. That is why those days people used to give that duties only, not dhanam. Then what happens? The son also follow dharmic life. Because by doing dharma karyams, not money oriented, that person also get dharma or punyam along with him. No, this concept is vanishing nowadays. Children also expecting only money. Parents are also giving only house to son, property to son. Some daughter or son only should enjoy. Not that orphans, not the people, not the animals. But so many things, social service you can do. But people are not having that concept. Therefore, how can you make your children dharmic? By giving the duties of your dharmic activities to them. Then automatically dhanam is there and dharmic also. That is the way we have to guide the younger generations. Do nanna karyam pannanu. What you are earning, what you are enjoying never be counted. What you have done to the society, what you have done to the humanity alone is counted. Therefore, train the children in such a way. How do you know? You have to learn from the Upanishad. Punyebhyaha karmabhyaha pratidhiyate. Are you taking care of a some temple? Some help to the temple, some help to the school, some help to the hospitals. Like that. Some help to the poor people. Are you doing that? We have to ask our children. Take your income, some income from that, and spend that income for these purposes. Afterwards, whatever you have, only you spend for your sake. So, we have to learn that punyebhya karmabhya pratidhiyate. Then what? Atha asya ayam itaraha atma. This father, who is in his own body now, this father, who is in his own body, kritakrityaha vayogataha praiti, having handed over the duties to his son, and I am very happy, comfortable now. My son or daughter, they are there to take care of all these activities. Therefore, I am very happy. I can live my life, this body here, happily, without any pain. Oh, I have started that, I have given this and that. In some temples, they do daily naivedyam on the name of so-and-so family. Every day, prasadam naivedyam they do in the temple because they give lot of money to that temple. The Bhagavan in the temple should not remain without naivedyam. And to do naivedyam, one priest must be maintained. The priest family must be maintained. So for his also life's sake, we have to provide money. So all these taken care of by those people. So I am kritakrityaha. My son is taking care of, so that the temple Bhagavan will have that naivedyam. Bhagavan will not starve. My son will provide. If this son is having some good qualities, otherwise what he will do? He eats that. That's what people are eating now. Bhagavan's the lands, the temple lands and all. Why these people are grabbing all agraharams given to those purohits? Those purohits are taken care of. Those who are taking care of the naivedyam of the temple Bhagavan. The temple Bhagavan is having a lot of acres of lands, so that rice comes every day, so that they can give naivedyam to Bhagavan. Every day naivedyam pannu. So the rice comes from the field. That lands given to Bhagavan. But now they are grabbing all lands. Why temple must have the lands? So many lands. They are grabbing. Since they are grabbing, this son also cannot do anything. And the micham irukkiradhu ivan eduthittu Bhagavan enna patni enna. Bhagavan patniya irukkaranna. Nariya temples proper naivedyame illa. Poojarikku kodukradhukku panam illa. Priestku. But these people enjoy all luxuries. To give to the priest or 4,000, 5,000 for his family's sake, avula padama anu kepa. Because he cannot know what to do, what chanting mantras and all. Priest, they have to depend. When priest charge money, as though they are earning. Parents, great parents, grandparents earning only. They don't like to spend. Even though it is not their kashtarjitam. See the mind, how it becomes so lowly, no? Very, very meager thinking. Bhagavanukku patni vechina nee enna saapda porena. That's why every day in our house also, when you have that puja mandiram, Bhagavan is there, first offer naivedyam to Bhagavan. Some palam, some fruit, something you have to give to Bhagavan, then only you have to eat. Without offering to Bhagavan food, we are not supposed to eat. This concept also is slowly fading. We put only deepam and come out. Without naivedyam, Bhagavan is in patni. Why this mantra is telling kritakrityaha praiti. So my son will do naivedyam, my son will take care of all those things. Kritakrityaha praiti. Nowadays how people are praiti? Akrita krityaha. Without completing their duties, they are departing with full of some pain. Enakappuram yaru papa, enakappuram yaru papa. Edhukku andha kavali em varudhu? My son will take care of, my daughter will take care of, and confidence is there, you are kritakrityaha. So that when the body, the jiva is leaving, they should leave with full satisfaction. மனசுல எந்த குறை இருக்கக்கூடாது. அந்த அப்பா அம்மாவுக்கு அந்த குறை இல்லாமல் இருக்கணும்னா இந்த குழந்தை சன் ஆர் டாட்டர் ஷுட் டேக் கேர் ஆஃப். நீ கவலைப்படவே வேண்டாம்ப்பா, நான் இருக்க பார்த்துக்கிறதுக்கு, நான் நன்னா பண்ணுவேன் சொல்லணும். அப்போ ஃபாதர் இஸ் ஸோ ஹாப்பி. ஃபாதர் மஸ்ட் ஹாவ் கான்ஃபிடென்ஸ் ஆன் த சன், நாட் ஜஸ்ட் பை வெர்பல் சேயிங். நீ சும்மா அப்படி சொல்றிய அப்புறம் பண்ணலை என்ன கஷ்டம். அப்பாவுக்கு மனசில் அந்த மாதிரி வரக்கூடாது. Father must have full confidence. My son will do at any cost, he will not leave. That much confidence we have to create to our parents. Then only they are kritakrityaha praiti. Otherwise, அந்த ஏக்கம் உள்ள இருக்கும் மனசுக்குள்ள, some pain இருக்கும். Therefore, old people, they should not have any sort of pain. They should not leave their body with that pain. See, kritakrityaha vayogataha praiti. Having become old, kritakrityaha, having become fully satisfied, complete, praiti. What a mantra. You have to extract all the ideas. You don't get in one particular paragraph mantra. Whole vision, Vedic vision, if you have, you can extract so much from each word. Then saha itaha prayan eva punarjayate. Saha, that person, having handed over all his duties, itaha, from this body, prayan, leaving, prayan eva, having left this body. What is maranam? Dissociation of subtle body with gross body. Dissociation of subtle body with gross body. He leaves this gross body, only subtle body travel. Then what happens? Punaha jayate, takes another body. Punaha jayate, another pitru shariram, first abode. Pitru shariram, this is called third janma. Punaha jayate, tadasya tritiyam janma bhavati. That is the third janma for this person. Next mantra we will read. Page 58. Taduktam rishinam garbhenu san anvesham avedam. San anvesham avedam aham devanam janimani Vishvam shatam mam puraham ayasihi arakshan adhaha shenaha javasam niradiyamiti garbha eva etachyanah vamadeva evamuvacha. Very popular, very important mantra. Upanishad says one rishi known as Vamadeva said like this: Rishina tatu vuktam. Rishina, Vamadeva Rishina, by that rishi, Vamadeva rishi, taduktam, these words are uttered, said. Rishina uktam. Before listening to his words, we have to understand the background. A person having entered Pitru Shariram, Matru Shariram, Swashariram, again Pitru Shariram, Matru Shariram, Swashariram, like this 3 abodes and 3 janmas, again and again and again, many janmas that jiva has crossed. Because of some punya karmas, the jiva gets lot of vairagyam and gets viveka, and gets doing lot of punya karmas. Because of that punya karmas, he recognize and approach a guru somewhere and study Shastra. Having studied Shastra, but because of some obstruction, some adrishta pratibandha, which is not visible, adrishta pratibandha, invisible obstacle, he is not able to get jnana phalam. Clear? Person born, many janmas he has taken. Because of some few punya karmas, this person attended Vedanta classes. After studying Shastram, getting jnanam, but jnana nishtha has not come. He became a yoga brashtaha. Kachinno bhayami brashtaha, chinna bhramiva nashyati. Arjuna asked Lord Krishna, Hey Krishna, when a person starts Vedanta study, suppose having stopped Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, have come to Vedanta class, because spending more time in Vedanta, having come to the Vedanta class not understood properly, he can say verbally what? Shariratraya vilakshanaha, avastatraya sakshi, panchakosha vilakshanaha. Verbally telling, pandityam he has got. He says verbally, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi. He says, but that conviction, nishtha has not come. Jagan mithyatva nirnayam he could not do. He became a yoga brashtaha. Just as the cloud is shattered from the all clouds, what will happen to that small cloud? It gets faded away. Like this person also, one person, previous janmas, punya, he has got some samskara and got knowledge, but not full nishtha. Then what to do? Next janma. Just by listening, you don't think that you are getting moksha. You have to get nishtha. Otherwise, another body. That is called adrishta pratibandha. Because of adrishta pratibandha, this person, yoga brashta, born as a spiritual prodigy. Next birth, he becomes a spiritual prodigy. What happens? He needs only just one point of time, a moment he gets some other body, he gets knowledge. He picks up the thread from the previous janma. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate. So, because of so many janmas punya, all that knowledge he picks up in that next janma. Such a yoga brashta, one of the yoga brashta is Vamadeva. In his previous birth, he has studied a lot under a guru, but not systematically. Until nishtha, he has not done nididhyasanam. Taken it as granted, I know so much, I am a pandita, he thought of maybe. But there is some adrishta pratibandha. Vamadeva, born again in a manushya, matru garbham, yoga brashta. In that matru garbham, just he has entered, that pratibandha is gone. He recognized aham brahmasmi. Nishtha came in mother's womb without attending any class, because he has already attended. This is a very unique presentation of Upanishad. Then this Vamadeva, having entered the mother's womb, he got that previous knowledge What knowledge? Tattvamasi, Sakshi, Aham, Sariratraya Vilakshanaha. Amma Vaitli. வந்த உடனே நான் பிரம்மனாச்சே, இப்படி எப்படி வந்தான்? He started telling from mother's womb itself these words. He became Jnana Nishthaha, Brahma Nishthaha in the next birth in the mother's womb itself because of Purva Janma Samskara study. Clear? That's why even small Pratibandha also obstructs. We do not know what Pratibandha obstructs. Therefore, Guru Seva, Guru Sushrusha, Ishvara Seva, Shastra, Shraddha. So, Shraddha is very important. That's why Shraddha Devi, we call her as Devi. Veda, towards Veda you must have Paripurna Shraddha. Veda is called Shraddha Devi. Like Lakshmi Devi for wealth. Parvati Devi for power, knowledge Saraswati Devi Madri, Shraddha Devi is there. You have to worship Shraddha Devi. If I don't have Shraddha towards Shastra, towards Guru, Vakyam, Nishtha won't come. Again I have to become like a Vamadeva. Therefore, what he says, listen. Garbhenu san Anu esham avedam aham. Garbhenu san. Being in the mother's womb itself, Garbhenu san. Nu means what? Indeed, deliberately, he knows that I am in mother's womb now. He recognized that. Garbhenu san esham anu Vedam, Anvedam, that San Anvesham is there. How to split? San Anu plus Esham. San Anvesham. That Anu you have to join with Avedam. Esham, Mavedam is there. Esham you have to write separately. Son, not your son. Okay, son being in the mother's womb, son, Anu plus Esham plus Avedam plus Aham. That Aham is in second line. Now, son plus Anu plus Esham plus Avedam plus Aham, that Anu you have to join with Avedam. Anu plus Avedam, Anvedam. I know. Aham Anvedam. I know. Aham Anvedam. What? I know. This is put in inverted commas. Son, Esham Aham Anvedam. I know all these bodies. Devanam. Janimani Vishwa. Means Devana means here not Devatas. Devana means here sense organs. Sense organs is known as Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha. They are all called sense organs. The sense organs representing subtle body. All the subtle bodies I know they have entered the gross bodies. What are all the bodies they have entered? Janimani means Sharirani, having taken Janmas and having entered in how many bodies this Jiva traveled, I know. He says inside. That means what? Aham Brahma Asmi. I know how many gross bodies these subtle bodies have taken. I know. Devanam Janimani Vishwaha. Vishwaha means countless. Janimani means Janmani. How many countless bodies these subtle bodies taken, entered the gross bodies, I know, he says. That means what? I am not the body. These subtle bodies have taken gross bodies, Having taken transmigration, janmas, now I am free from all this. Vishwaha. How many? Shatam. Shatam and hundreds. Hundreds means you take thousands. Pasu, Pakshi, Kita, Mriga. So many janmas. When you see the animals, birds and the koli ella, well potite, they are going to cut. Sunday, not today. They are going to eat. The koli ki theriyadu. How many koli janma varande? Adikappuram pasu pakshik sandhya vandana and avani avattanla. They have a sankalpa, no? They say, I have entered so many janmas, pasu, pakshina, kita, mriga, all those things. Now because of punya, I have become a human birth. Let me have moksha in this janma. Oh Gayatri Mata, protect me. Person asks. Therefore, he says, Shatam. Mam Adhaha, that mam in the third line, you have to connect to Adhaha in the fourth line. And the mam, Adha, keep it separately. I will tell you later. Puraha ayasihi arakshan. Puraha means, literal meaning is city. Here Puraha means shariram. Pur dhatu, refantaha, pullingaha. Puhu purau puraha. Puraha is a Bahuvachanam. So many sharirams. Puraha. What type of shariram? Vamadeva is telling, each shariram is like a ayasihi. Ayasyaha. And irkana chandasa prayogam. Ayasihi is there. Made out of iron bars. Like prison and artham. Like prison. They keep, thieves and all, they keep in one prison. No? For some time one prison. Tihar jail, Pudal jail, Velurlo or jail, Matinde, or jail or jail. Illan Angapo Yada Tirisamanam Pandua. So there, Thiridan from jail to jail they change. To curtail his freedom. Like that, Vamadeva is telling, I was also in every body which is like a prison. Iron shackles. It's like a cage. Just as a bird you keep in the cage, iron cage, full of iron rods, you cannot come out. It's very, very strong. Ayasihi puraha. A body which is full of like iron cage. I was in many, many bodies. Lion body, bull body, so many bodies, not one or two, thousands of bodies. Arakshan, they once they kept this person in the jail, munnadi orthan irpa, and a gun vechinde. Even velila varamal irukradhukaga. Illayo? And the jailer who sees not allowing this thief, this criminal to come out, he is standing outside, arakshan, is protecting this person. Even Vedlila Varamale, arakshan, holding the gun in the hand, arakshan. Like that, I was also in every body. I am not able to come out. I was protected. Protected in what? Jail. Adaha mam. Adaha mam means here, Adaha means Ajnana Kale. Before my self-knowledge. I was bound. I am with Ahankara. I was thinking I am a father, I am a grandfather, I am an officer, I am an engineer, I am a doctor. With Ahankara I was ruling those days and giving problems to all people with my Ahankara in this cage. Therefore, Adaha mam. Ajnana Kale mam arakshan. This body, avidya, maya controlled me, protected me, not allowing me to say aham brahmasmi. Not allowing me to say aham brahmasmi. This Maya has protected me like an iron cage. Later, after knowledge, some pratibandha, I couldn't come out of that. After studying also, I didn't leave the whole ahankara. In spite of going to my guru, I have not left my ahankara. That ahankara, adrishta pratibandha, obstructed me to claim aham brahmasmi. Therefore, ahankaram vidanum cheppala yodanu sonnadu karanam puriyarda. And ahankaram da karanam. Ajnana adhyasa ponanum koncham ahankaram pudichundirukambadi. And the previous mantra, one word I left. How this person traveled from one body to one body, Shankaracharya says, like a leech. There is a one prani called a leech. How it goes to one body to other body? It goes, extracts its body, extends its body and catch hold of that and leave this place and go and hold on. Again it goes to another body and leaves this body. Like that, janma jayate punaha. Like a leech madri. Nammella leeches da. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಾಡಿ விட்டு 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 வந்தாமோ இப்படியாவது கொஞ்சம் விடலாமோன்னா சுவாமினி எனக்கு இந்த ஜென்மாவில் வருமானு கேட்குறான். லிசனிங் ஆல் உபனிஷத் கிளாஸஸ், அட்டெண்டிங் so many classes, எனக்கு ஞானம் வருமானு கேட்குறான்னா என்ன பண்ணுறது என்ன? அதுதான் அகங்காரம். பாடி சன், மை டாட்டர், மை சன், மை ஹவுஸ். அகங்கார மமகார. குரு வேர்ட்ஸ் ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் கோயிங் ஃப்ரம் திஸ் இயர் டு உள்ள போய் நிற்க மாட்டேங்கிறது. இட் இஸ் நாட் கோயிங் இன்சைடு. ஒன்ஸ் யூ ஹியர் திஸ் அண்ட் இட் கோஸ் அவுட் சைட், நாட் ஒர்க்கிங் இன்சைட். I should say aham brahmasmi. Like this Vamadeva, there is another example in Aitareyopanishad, Trishanku. Aham rikshasya reriva kirtif prishtam gireriva. That Trishanku says, not Ramayanamlo Trishanku. That's Trishanku Swargam and the Trishanku illa. In the Trishanku and the Taittiriyo Trishanku is Maharshi. That Trishanku also says that. And he sings that, Gnani also sings like, I am everything. Ahamannam, ahamannam, ahamannam. I am everything. Like that, Vamadeva is another example here. Then, because of some adrishta pratibandha, now I have broken that pratibandha. In this mother womb itself has given me that chance of breaking that pratibandha. Then what? Shenaha iva javasa niradiyam iti. Shenaha means like a hawk, eagle. Shenaha, iva you have to supply. Like a hawk, like an eagle. Javasa, forcefully, niradiyam, having crossed, breaking that cage. Breaking that cage, just as the bird becomes free. Free bird. Just as the bird come out of the cage forcibly, sometimes they keep some birds in the cage. Somehow it escapes. அது மாதிரி நான் கூட இந்த அம்மா வயிற்றில் இருக்கும் போது எனக்கு ஃப்ரீடம் வந்தாச்சு. ஹவு ஃப்ரீடம்? I am not body-mind complex. This body-mind cannot touch me. Shenaha iva javasa niradiyam. Niradiyam means nirgatam. I have come out. Nirgatam iti. Thus, garbhe eva etat shayanaha iti. Up to that inverted commas. Up to iti. Garbhenu san anu esham anvedam aham. From there up to iti inverted commas. These are the words of Vamadeva. Then Upanishad says, and the Taduktam Rishina Upanishad statement. Again, the last sentence is also Garbha eva etat chayanaha. Upanishadic statement. This Vamadeva remaining in the mother's womb itself. Garbhe eva. Garbha is there because of Sandhi rule, Ekara Lopam. You have to split like this. Garbhe eva. Shayanaha. Etat Shayanaha. This Vamadeva remaining in mother's womb itself, that Pratibandha has gone for him. He thought, he understood that I am free from these bodies. Shayanaha means reclining in the mother's womb itself. Vamadevaha evam uvacha. Vamadeva said in this manner, as said above. 4 lines are the words of Vamadeva. Clear? This is that. Next mantra is going to give the phalam. That phalam, we will read that mantra. Sa evam vidvan asma shariram bhedat sharira bheda urdhvagha utkramya amushmin Swarge loke sarvan kaman aptva amrutah samabhavat Phalashruti Jnana phalam. Like this, there are many examples in our Puranas. Jadabharata, Prahlada in mother's womb itself, he associated himself with God. Jadabharata also like that only. So for one yoga bhrashta, one way of getting short time or fraction of time or hours or days, they need not go to the again, Shastra Shravanam. They need not go and study. They are all called spiritual prodigies. Spiritual prodigies. But they are only Brahmanishtaha. Kevala Brahmanishtaha. Vamadeva is a Kevala Brahmanishtaha. Jadabharata is a Kevala Brahmanishtaha. That's why Ramana Maharshi is also a Kevala Brahmanishtaha. At the age of 13, he got that knowledge. Because of what? Because of Purva Janma, Shravana Jnanam has got. Purvabhyasa tenaiva hyavashopi saha. Because of Purvabhyasa, this person is forcibly pulled towards what? Aitareyopanishad class. Forcibly. Eppadiyavathu mudiyalana kuda ondu avladha. Without your knowledge, you are forcibly, means what? Because of Purva Janma Samskara. Then somehow some people manage to understand and get knowledge. Therefore, Phalashruti. Saha evam. Saha means Vamadevaha. Evam, in this manner, Vidwan, Jnani. Vidwan means that Vamadeva who is a Vidwan, Jnani, Kevala Brahmanishtaha, Asmat Sharira Bheda Urdhvaha, Bhedat Urdhvaha. After breaking that body from the mother's womb, breaking the body means understand, not really breaking. In spite of that body I am having, I am bodiless. Aham Atma Sarvada Sharira Rahitaha. That is the Jnana, not coming out of body. Hey, all bodies are in me. Why I have to come out of the body? All bodies are in me, the Atma, matter, Shariram is floating in me. That is called Sharirat Urdhvaha. Body belongs to lower order of reality. I, the Atma, belongs to the higher order of reality. You require tremendous tapas for this. Tremendous tapas means not standing on one leg. Tremendous tapas means with full of qualifications, with full of shraddha, with full of commitment, with full of pure heart, No split personality, no raga, no dvesha, nothing doing here. That is called tapas. Your words and your thoughts and your actions must be aligned with full of Ishvara Bhakti, Guru Bhakti, Shastra Bhakti. If it is complete, you can get Nishtha. That is the only condition here, not anything else. Then you recognize, I am Paramarthika Satyam. This body is Vyavaharika Satyam, cannot touch me. That is called Sharirat Urdhvaha. Now itself I am free from body. This is called Videha Mukti. Jivan Mukti is equal to Videha Mukti. When I am free from body, tell me now. When I am free from body, now itself I am free from body. Because I am Atma, body is Anatma. Anatma is Mithya. Therefore, body can limits me. Body can binds me. Mithya Anatma body can never bind me. This knowledge, dropping that jivatvam, I am bound by the body, I am limited by the body, dropping that notion is called breaking the body, coming out of the body. Understand? It's not dropping the body means after death. We are not talking of after death, while living itself. When you are wearing the dress itself, you know you are different from the dress or not. I am different from the dress and you have to keep dress away. Enna? In the example purinja podum. While wearing the dress, vadamukku ottinde irukku. So close to the body, do you know that you are different from the dress or not? Eppadi theriyarudhu? Appadi gnaniki ನಾನು ಶರೀರಂలో ಇರಂದಾಲum ನಾನು ಶರೀರಾತ್ ವ್ಯತಿರಿಕ್ತಃ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಬೈನ್ಡ್ ತಮಿಳು. I am different from the body. In spite of that, I am available in the body. அதுதான் ஞானம். Don't wait for some time. இந்த உடம்பு எப்போ போகுமோ எப்போ எதுக்கு போகணும்? The Atma is all pervading. In me the body is there. And the body matter. It cannot touch me. How this dress can afflict you? It is under your control. Whether to wear, when to wear, how much to wear, when to drop, when to leave, it is under your control. It cannot control or limits your freedom. Similarly, this body dress also. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnati naroparani. Like that. Therefore, you have to dwell upon that. Urdhvaha utkramya. That is called utkramya. Don't take literally. Utkramya amushmin, from this body. Swarge loke. Swarge loke means don't take swarga lokam again. Okay. What is swarga lokam for a gnani? Brahma. Swarge means brahmani. Loke paramatmani. Brahmani paramatmani is called swarge loke here. Brahmani paramatmani sarvan kaman aptva, having fulfilled all his desires. No desire is remained for me. Why? Apta kamaha. I am the one Atma, lacking nothing. I am fulfilled. As long as you are having ahankara, identity, shariram, this desire, that desire, everywhere it is go on and on and on. Once you are Atma, aham brahmasmi, enna desire venum? You are Purnaha. Ahankara is Apurnaha. Apurnama irukra ahankarathila da ella desires varum. Nanu Purna Atma, enakulla enna desire irukkanum? Enna venum enakku? Ellame enakulla da irukku. Everything is within me. Then what I can desire? Therefore, sarvan kaman aptva truptaha. Sarvan kaman aptva Amritaha samabhavat, attain immortality. Attains immortality means what? Sthula Sharira merges into Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma Sharira merges into Karana Sharira. Karana Sharira merges into, you have to say, Sthula Sharira merges into Virat. Sukshma Sharira merges into Hiranyagarbha. Karana Sharira merges into Ishvara. So, Vyakti Upadhi, micro medium, merges into macro medium. What remains? Osi, Atma, Ahamasmi, Brahma, Ahamasmi, Brahma, Ahamasmi. I am Brahman Asangaha. Samabhavat attains immortality. That is called immortality. But his prarabdha continues. That prarabdha, Gnani, prarabdha, he is indebted to prarabdha. He helps, ask prarabdha, thank you. Because of you only I have got knowledge. Therefore, he allows the prarabdha to survive. நீ போ ஞானம் வந்த உடனே சொல்ல மாட்டார். Prarabdha, I am very much indebted to you. Because of you only I got this knowledge. You continue for some time for the sake of society. ஞானம் வந்த உடனே கிளாஸில் அப்படியே ஆல் அவுட்ன்னா பிரார்த்தம் ஓவர். Because of ஞானம் பிராரப்தா இஸ் ஓவர். Because பிராரப்தா ஓவர், சரீரம் ஆல்சோ கான். அப்புறம் கிளாஸில் ஒரு ஞானம் வந்த உடனே டப்பு 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 விழுந்துடுவான். அப்படியெல்லாம் ஆகாது. அதனால ஞானி பிராரப்தம்னு அப்படியே அலோவ் பண்ணுவார். கொஞ்ச நாள் இருந்து டீச் டு அதர்ஸ், ஷேர் வித் அதர்ஸ். எவ்ரி ஞானி டைஸ், ஹூ வில் டீச் அஸ்? தட்ஸ் வே ஞானி பிராரப்தா இஸ் எ பிளெஸ்ஸிங் டு த சொசைட்டி. பாவம், அவர் பிராரப்தம் நம்ம நினைக்கிறோம். ஞானி பிராரப்தா இஸ் எ பிளெஸ்ஸிங், இஸ் எ பிளெஸ்ஸிங் டு அஸ். ஓகே, பாவம், அவருக்கு கூட கஷ்டம், அவருக்கு இதெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. நம்ம ஞானி பிராரப்தா இஸ் ஃபார் அவர் சேக். ஸோ ஞானி பிராரப்தாக்கு நம்ம நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணணும். புரியுறதா? ஞானி பிராரப்தா இஸ் ஃபார் த சேக் ஆஃப், ஃபார் த பிளெஸிங் ஆஃப் த சொசைட்டி. ஸோ தட் ஞானி continues in the society. By teaching he blesses, or by just presence gnani blesses the world. So prarabdha continues. Gnana is indebted to prarabdha. Because of good prarabdha, gnanam is born. Because of good prarabdha only gnanam is born. Therefore that prarabdha continues. It is useful for society. Now one more point, samabhavatu repetition indicates this chapter is over. But one more aside point, this Vamadeva is a Kevala Brahmanishta. In English they are called as mystic. Mystic Gnani. Mystic Gnani. We should not take them as gurus. Anyone gets knowledge in that because of Purva Janma Samskara, without any guru, without attending the classes in this Janma, they got knowledge. We should never attend their classes, or we should never hear their words. Even you hear also, don't take them as your sadhanas. Never give importance to them. There are so many people like that in our country. Therefore, we never encourage Kevala Brahmanishta. They are not Sampradaya Gurus. They just make statements. That statements will mislead the people. Those statements we never accept. That is why a teacher teaching Sampradaya is required. Never do namaskara for them. If you go to their samadhi, do namaskara. But don't accept their statements or teachings as a sadhana for you, for your life spiritual journey. Never. This is very, very important in our culture. The Sampradaya Guru is required. They are all called Asampradaya with. They don't know how to communicate. Because they have just got the knowledge in this Janma. they do not have the methodology in this body. In this yoga brashtanak apra, in this body, they don't have methodology. And the methodology ange pochu and the body le. Ippo guru kadiyadu, teaching kadiyadu. Because of that previous samskara, he has got that knowledge. Now you know, we consider even the present mystics who are all Kevala Brahmanishtas, whom I have said, mentioned the names. Many of them are there, unmentioned. There are many, but we never follow them. They cannot be called as teachers. They don't have methodology. Now you know why we never allow them Kevala Brahmanishta as Shrotriya Brahmanishta is different. Kevala Brahmanishta, they are not the teachers. They cannot be taken as teachers. If you take them as teachers, your life is wasted. I gave one example. A person who traveled by bus, you ask him his route, he will guide you properly. The one who come from the helicopter, you ask the route, what route he can explain? In the spiritual prodigy is like a helicopter. You want to travel on the road. Therefore, you have to ask the person who walked. Shrotriya Brahmanishta. Avananda Kevala Brahmanishta helicopter. Ivananda Shrotriya Brahmanishta, you want to travel. This is what the people. Ange poi ukarni samadhi ketta namaskaram vandi. Saddarshanam people run to listen. Upadeshasaram people run to listen. But that also a sampradaya guru communicate, only you should listen those texts. Don't listen to those texts also from any asampradaya with. Remember carefully. If you listen from them, you will become also asampradaya with. Unaku moksham varadu. Again next janma, yoga brashta. Yarikanda, mahishan ahumo, manushine ahumo. Therefore, our Shastra is very particular about this. Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guruhu eva Guruhu. Sampradaya Guruhu. Not Kevala Brahmanishta. You understand why? What is the reason also you should understand. Not that we hate those people. We respect them, we revere them. But methodology, not available for you. Isn't it? Therefore, with this section is over. Vamadeva is an inspiration. Not to get perspiration. Well, some people get perspiration by going to that Mahatma and sitting. Perspiration. Our vandu vadam menaku vanditara. Yen varuvar edukku varanano. Perspiration vendappa, inspiration vechindi ange namaskaram pannittu vandidu. Don't buy that literature, those books and all. If you have some thinking capacity, study Shastra systematically, use your buddhi, put your effort. Okay, nothing come shortcut. And the shortcut la poida appa aiduthe. Adella shortcut la poi yoga brashtanai kashtapattittu. Avanu guruve illiye anna. Yaru sonna guruvu illenu. போன ஜன்மால படிச்சுட்டு வந்தாப்பா இப்போ வந்து உட்கார்ந்துருக்கா. That's why their lifestyle is different and their way of talking is different, their dress is different. Different people, different ways. That's why they are not exemplaries to the society also. Our society respect them, that's all. But they are not exemplaries. Their way of lifestyle is different. But you don't compare them to your life. Romba danger. Avar appadi irkar dress pannittar. Inga orthar irpar and Arunachalamla appo cigarette kudichinde irpar. Surat Kumar, Yogi Surat Kumar. Enna kottam povuma theriyuma anga. Appo cigarette avaru cigarette kudikumbodu na kudikka koodadhu neppi ivanu kudichittaana. Avan Mahatma naanu kudikkuren. Adinala their lifestyle is also ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஜாகிரதையாக நம்ம பார்த்துக்கணும். ஈவன் க்ரௌட் இஸ் கோயிங் சொல்லி போகக்கூடாது அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம். தட்ஸ் வை சம்பிரதாய நெவர் ஆக்செப்ட் தெம். புரியுறதா? நான் போனேன் ஒரு வாட்டி லாங் பிஃபோர். ஐ ஆல்சோ வெண்ட் வென் ஐ வாஸ் கமிங் டு சாஸ்திரா ஆஃப் 30 years பேக். ஐ ஹோப் ஐ யூஸ் டு கோ லைக் திஸ் ஓன்லி. சோ மெனி பீப்புள் ஐ சா. எல்லாம் மிஸ்டேக் எல்லாம் பார்த்து தப்பிச்சு வந்துட்டோம். பூர்ணமத பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி ஷாந்தி ஷாந்தி. ஹரி ஓம். ஸ்ரீ குருப்யோ நமः. ஹரி ஓம்.